All right, let's see if I can pull up my YouTube so I can see chat. Where did I put YouTube on my iPad? That's a little bit funny. I haven't used it in so long. Um, it's not under social media, not under productivity, not books. Where is YouTube? I can't find you. Oh, how about we just do a search? YouTube. There we go. So, I am going to do a little bit of diamond painting, and I'm going to try to get this diamond painting finished.
Hi, everyone.
Oh my gosh. There we go. So Tesslynn says hi.
Today I kind of had a bad day.
Okay.
Today I kind of had a bad day. Why did you say okay?
Hello, Diamond Queen. And hi, Cynthia. My 4th was good. We went to my daughter's house and let off a little bit of fireworks. Tesslynn went to see a movie today with her sister and nephew and a friend, and she fell down.
And I scraped both of my knees and my elbow right here. You could kind of see the scratch.
Oh, you can't get in.
And the band-aid's kind of falling off.
You can't. You have to get the cameras right here. Right there. You can't. You got to come over here if you want to show them. Yeah, it's showing.
Ow, ow.
So she's got pretty scraped up. She scraped up both her knees and her arm. So that's why she had a bad day. Hi, Rebecca. Yeah, she's going to go soak in the bath later to get them cleaned up. This cover has been so thin, it just falls off. As I'm pulling it off, it's just falling apart. I'm going to leave this off because I'm not going to be covering it back up, because I will have this done by the end of today. One way or the other. Making sure there's no more on there. Excuse me?
Nothing.
Hey, Caitlin. Hi, Diane. Yeah, it will get better. She was telling me how fragile she is. So then she said she's broken. I said, you're not broken. You're just a little fragile. Hi, Shawana. Good to see you. All right, so let me find a color to do here.
Oh, and whoever's new here.
Hi, Kara. Good to see
you. New here, you should follow on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. And
I'm not even on Twitter. And she's so silly. She's such a good advertiser.
No, she actually has TikTok.
Yeah, I have TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, of course, Facebook, everything but Twitter, really. Hi, Mary Lou Russ.
If whoever's all here,
good to see you guys. How are you doing, Kara? I saw that you got to go see Craftably's home base in Texas.
Whoever subscribes, they make me feel better, and 20 years of good luck.
Oh, so anyone who subscribes will make you feel better and will get 20 years good luck.
Yeah, they'll make me feel better.
That's why I said you. You're so silly.
No, I'm not.
Silly, you're right. Okay. I'm working on Dragon Attack by Diamond Art Club. And this is the last bit that I need to do, and it'll be done. I'm so stoked. All right, so I did my nails yesterday, or on the 4th, right before we left for the 4th of July. So, and I haven't been able to do a video since I got them done. So I wanted to show you guys. This is, I think these were from last year's 4th of July collection from Color Street. Anyone who's wondering, my Color Street person is Ashley Zool, and she just recently came home from the hospital after having COVID and pneumonia. She was in the hospital for like 6 weeks, and she's still recuperating. She still isn't able to use, she still has to go through a lot of therapy to get back to the way she was, before she got sick, but she is alive and breathing and back home. So I am so happy to know that she pulled through. She just needs some more therapy to be able to get done with it. To be able to get over it completely. So I'm going to start with, I like to start with the colors up in the corner, so it kind of fills it in as I'm going. So I'm going to go with a Y. It was magical. Craftably is incredible. Tell your precious girl I am subscribed. Yay me, a year of good luck. That's right. She's subscribed, Tesslynn. She's been subscribed, though.
Then good luck for you for 20 years.
20 years, Kara. Not just a year, 20 years. Hi. Hi, Suzanne. All right, so, oh, there was something. Please.
And
she wants to show something now.
And also,
hi, Ginger.
And also, who also subscribes will get this free
Awesome,
drawing.
Isaac.
This free drawing.
This is where you can see what you're doing. She just, did you just now draw this?
Yeah.
Oh, so she just now drew this and said that if you subscribe, you get this free drawing, but I don't think we can make it in mass. I mean, that's a pretty good 5-second drawing for an 8-year-old, I think.
Yeah, how about we start being the third grade?
She's going to be in the 3rd grade. Yeah, she's about to be a 3rd grader, but she technically is a 3rd grader now.
And I'm going to get braces.
She needs braces. She's taken over my video, if you haven't noticed. She's kind of like, don't talk, Mom. I'm going to do all the talking. You don't need to worry about it.
This is what I'm here for.
That's what you're here for?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. So this diamond painting had a lot of blues. And it is huge. It's 76 by 51, the biggest I've ever done. Kara says that your doggy is beautiful.
Thank you.
Hello, Kimberly. Hi, Gina. You'll be 73 in 20 years, so you'll need some good luck. Well, yeah, in 20 years, I'm going to be 68, so yeah, I hope to be around in 20 years because that's probably when she's going to, around the time she'll get married. My 27-year-old still isn't married. Actually, my 28-year-old isn't even married yet, but she does have 2 kids, still with the same guy, but they were supposed to get married last year, but because of COVID, they had to postpone it, and now it's just like, who knows Who knows when it's going to be? I don't know. Oh, is there plastic on there? Wonder if my dad's in here. He normally shows up when I do a live.
Oh, and also this cat.
Oh, you drew a cat too. Awesome. Here's the cat. Pretty kitty. Thank you.
Yeah, and do you all want to see Precious?
I'm a baby. I'm not that much younger than you, Kara. We're like in the same wheelhouse there. It was so nice. I got to meet Kara here, the principal painter. The principal painter, she was at the retreat that I went to. She was one of the coordinators, and it was so lovely to get to meet her. And she actually sacrificed her, time and sleep to take me to the airport at 5:00, 5:30 in the morning. And I'm sure she went back to sleep. But the airport was like 20 miles away. I had to be navigator. Neither of us knew where we were going, so that was fun. But the streets were empty because it was so early in the morning, so we didn't have a problem making a U-turn in the middle of nowhere. Well, like in the middle of the road.
And guys, if you wonder how I broke my arm and then want to see my cast, here's my little cast.
She was 4. She broke her elbow. And
they needed to use a big saw to cut it open.
That's how tiny her arm was. She was so little.
Yeah, I was too young to break my arm.
You weren't too young because you obviously did it. You're 75 now, so I don't know what I will need in 20 years. Isaac said that's a cute cat, Tesslynn. Yes, Suzanne, Kara is a sweetheart. She was like Mama Kara.
Oh, guys. Also, if you hit the notification bell, you'll like. That means you'll pray for Summer.
Okay.
One of our young babies that my mom born.
Enough.
She's trying to get into that trying to help mom thing. The baby that I had prematurely, her name was Summer, and I have her, little ashes and stuff. So Tesslynn's trying to find ways for you guys to subscribe and like, and because she's watches videos before, and people say some of the craziest things to try and convince people to like and subscribe. So she's 8, and I can't blame her. She's trying, but she'll learn. She'll learn what the line is, because sometimes an 8-year-old can cross that line and doesn't know it. But yeah. So she was just talking about Summer. That was my baby. You've been watching me for a year. Yes, I've seen you around, Robin, for quite a while. Turn right, turn left, switch lanes. There's the airport. Yep, that's about it. And the sign wasn't very big at all. It's like all of a sudden, bam, it's in your face. And it's like, oh, I think we missed it. It was such a tiny airport, but it was great that it was so small because, it's like one of those places where one person wears all the hats or 2 people wear all the hats. So it was really nice. The guy made got me my seat switched so that I was actually way more comfortable this time going to Chicago than I did coming in. One last one, and then I'm going to talk to them. Oh my goodness, look at the butterfly she drew.
Yeah, that's one of my goodest drawings.
That is super cute. Thank you, Tesslynn.
I wanted to give it to you, Mommy.
Oh, okay, I'll keep it.
Oh, and one last review.
Donnie was one of the first mentors I found as a baby YouTuber. Baby YouTubers, that sounds so cute. Makes me think of Baby Yoda. Oh. Yeah, I started doing my channel because there was nobody doing diamond painting videos, and I like said, well, I've got about 6 months under my belt now, so let me just tell people what I've learned. And and then it blew up from there when the pandemic hit last year. So it's a good thing we have some extra influencers to help lead the lost sheep of diamond painters. Okay, there's another piece of plastic on here. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, I can't get it. It's like, oh, wow, it's really stuck on there. Oh, all the way down the middle. And I know there's another piece here somewhere. Maybe it was attached. That's what's really sucks is when you get a piece this thin on your canvas and you're like trying to put drills down. You're like, why won't it stick? Come to find out, it's because you have plastic on it. Okay, there's another piece there too. Darn it. Let's see if I can find it. There we go. This is the best way to find it, is you run your tweezers along, and then see there, I can feel it. There we go. Come on. It's a really thin piece, but it'll make a big difference. Look at that. So you can't really even see it. So, yeah.
Hey guys, did you notice my fingernail falling off?
Okay, she likes to show all her boo-boos. She got her finger slammed in the car door, in the van door, and it fell off. Okay, that's enough. People don't want to see it. It's gross. It was a big black bruised fingernail, and then
One day it fell off.
yeah, it fell off. You're a creative roll. You're on a creative roll. Hello, Diamond Sparkle Chase. Good to see you.
Boss baby too.
Has anyone ever seen any diamond paints of Gettysburg Battlefield in Pennsylvania? Not that I know of. I mean, you can always do customs, but I don't know of any licensed artists that have done anything like that. But I'm really trying to stay away from AliExpress because of all the unlicensed artwork, and I know it's really hard sometimes, but the artists deserve to be paid for their work. So I don't know how to find something like that unless it's a custom of some sort. I don't know how you would manage it, because I don't think they're copyright, because they're the art. I think it's free, whatever it's called, to use. The art that's from like way back then. So something like that. I think if it's something that's public domain, that's what it is. If it's public domain, you can just get a custom done of it. I've been to Gettysburg, so powerful. Can you get a custom? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I've been to Gettysburg. Oh, gosh, I'm reading things more than once. You'll always be an OG, Donnie. The first, you deserve all the credit for that explosion. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Make me blush. Hello, Helen. Good to see ya. Let's see. Tesslynn, no more. No more. It's enough. I know you like to show your stuff, but you've already had your 15 minutes of fame, so that's enough. No more. Nobody wants to see your scrunchies. I took her shopping yesterday to get some summer clothes. Yeah, summer clothes, because All her summer clothes that she has are from like last year and the year before, and she is kind of outgrown them. We realized it when she went to play in the sprinkler at my oldest daughter's house, and her bathing suit was just not fitting so well. So I'm like, okay, I guess I need to get her some summer clothes because she's so lanky that the clothes will fit her still widthwise. They just start. She outgrows them lengthwise. So it's like, well, if you can wear them, wear them. I just don't go in public if they're showing your tummy. So we got her some stuff that'll fit her for this, some tank tops for summer, and then some t-shirts she can wear at summer, and she can wear them during the school year too. The t-shirts, but um, wow, what do I talk about? Tell me something. Anyone have a question I can answer? uh, Nick and Tina Colors and Crafts. Hello, Nick and Tina. Is this Nick or Tina, or is it both Nick and Tina? Oh, I think I'm going to be doing a. I'm going to be on Bella Art de Nicole's channel. We're doing a live with her on the 17th, I think. Yeah. And somebody is coming to look at our house tomorrow. Please, please pray that they buy it, they want it, or they give us an offer or something. Because we really need to stop living in limbo and not know where we're going to be. And we can't really make solid plans about anything with not knowing if we're going to still be in this house or if we're going to be moved. And yeah, so it's been kind of hard living on the edge of that. Let me turn the volume off on this phone. There we go. So hopefully that will be good. It's an older couple that's coming to look at the house. So since we live in a manufactured park, manufactured home park, oh, it's more attractive to the older couple than, the younger couples or whatnot, because, it because of the rules and regulations, it's more towards something that a place that want to be at. Us, we don't want to be living with all these rules and regulations on people parking and whatnot. So yeah, we want to stick built, and we want to just be able to not have to live under somebody else's thumb all the time. Oh, it's both of you. Oh, awesome. Hi, Susan. Maybe it'll lead to acting when she's older. Who knows, Kimberly? I wanted to be an actress when I was a kid, so she could be following my footsteps. And she keeps asking me what I want to be when I grow up. I said, well, I kind of am grown up now, and I basically am what I wanted to be. I mean, I'm not an actor or anything by any means, but they didn't have YouTube back when I was in school. Who knows? Maybe when I had to choose my uh, career path back in the ninth grade, maybe I would have said I wanted to be a YouTuber or a crafter or something. Who knows? Because I did know how to crochet at that time. My stepmom had taught me when I was 15. So no, I didn't know how to, at, I didn't quite know how to crochet when I was in ninth grade, but I did learn later. And being able to have a career crafting is the best career in the world, I tell you. I mean, there is no other career I would rather have. Because, when you get that job that you finally find that just makes you happy, and you're in the place you wanted to be and you want to be for the rest of your life, yeah, that's crafting for me. And just to be able to do it is a blessing. I mean, my my disability makes it to where I don't really have a choice. But I can tell you one thing. I was when I went on the retreat, I was in pain the entire time. I could not go. There was no position I could be in that was comfortable for me. And well, only time I actually really had any relief was when I was sleeping. Well, I did go to the doctor, and amazingly, they had a cancellation, and I was able to get in the next day. And he put me on this prednisone, 6-day cycle of prednisone. And this is what it looks like. It's 6 days, and I only have 2 pills left. I'm on the 5th day, and oh my gosh, my pain level has went from a 9 down to maybe a 3. It's just amazing what steroids. I know it's steroids. If used in the right way, it's okay, and it's only a 6-day dose. That's what they are. Prednisone is steroids. It's an anti-inflammatory, and it just, my back is like 1,000% better than it was. And I wish I had been feeling like this when I was at the retreat, because then I probably would have had been able to be way more involved, and I would have probably gotten some diamond painting done. And so I just praise the medical community for things that, these medicines that I've never had to take before. And my mom used to be on it all the time, and I never knew really what it did for her. But to see now what it does, oh my gosh, I'm in shock, amazed. I apologize if I missed it, but how is Ashley doing? Please tell her I have been keeping her in my prayers and will continue to do so. She is home. She is still recuperating. She still can't walk, and she can't use her right arm, and she is right-handed. So texting even and typing and keeping up on her color street stuff is really hard for her because of her not being able to lift her arm. But yes, she is definitely on the mend and home. So, all your guys' prayers and thoughts have helped, I'm sure. So we appreciate it so much. I mean, I know I do, and she does. And I donated my May and June Patreon proceeds to her. So everything that I brought in from Patreon, I sent it to her, and she was so shocked and thankful. And I'm just glad to be able to help, because I can imagine how many doctor bills and whatnot she accrued while being in there. So, it just makes you feel good sometimes just to give. And I appreciate to everybody who has joined my Patreon to make it where I was able to give her, wasn't a huge amount, but it was something, and it was more than, what she was expecting. She wasn't expecting anything. So just being able to give just made me feel really good. And I appreciate those that are subscribed as my Patreons to be able to help me with that. What's wrong with me? Oh, I have chronic pain. I have arthritis in my back. I had a neck injury, and my knees are just shot. So everything I do hurts. Yes, it is wonderful. Yeah, some people got quite a bit of diamond painting done. Like Irene, oh my goodness, I couldn't believe how much she got done. And Deborah, she finished the one that she started there. She just got finished the other, yesterday? She posted on Instagram. But I'm like, man, I haven't even touched the one I started there, and I hardly did anything on it. Um, I need to work at a tilted angle, and everyone was working flat, and I couldn't understand how they were able to do it, because that just would kill my neck. So it's just crazy. Being able to, some people were just going to town, just diamond painting away, and then others were, being social butterflies like myself and trying to visit with people and get to know everyone and join in on the activities. Those were fun. I wish I could have done the classes. Thank you. Thank you, Helen. Hello, Koala Crafts. You work flat. Yeah, see, I when I first started diamond painting, I worked flat, but I just found that my neck was hurting really bad, and so I started looking into it and started using the tilted angled tables, and now it's like I could work flat, but I won't get much done. Because when I was working in the craft room, most of the time I would be working flat because I didn't want to, pull out my big easel. And then I started using that smaller one, so I was able to um, get more done. I was able to use the tilted table in the craft room without taking up the entire table. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to go back again next year to the retreat. Um, I just hope it's a date that I can do because, like, one of the options was a Father's Day weekend, and I kind of would really like to be home for Father's Day because there's not very many more Father's Days, left for me and my dad to be able to see my dad because, well, he's almost 70, and once you get over that point, you appreciate every moment you can, every birthday, every Father's Day, because he's my only parent left, and I I don't want to take advantage, thinking like I did before my mom died, that my parents are always going to be there. They're not, but in your mind you're thinking, oh, there's always next time, kind of thing. I can't do flat either. My boyfriend made me an easel from spare wood we had here. It's beautiful and I love it. And no neck and shoulder paint. Yeah, it's wonderful. I could diamond paint for quite a long time. The part that fatigues me fastest now is just my finger, because I have this huge callus on my finger from diamond painting right there. I used to get it really big when I was in school and having to write a lot, but now I don't do a lot of writing because I can't, but diamond painting makes up for it. What retreat is it? Yeah, there was a diamond painting retreat. My previous video, I talked about it, my whip and chat. I kind of went over the whole retreat. I was there for 4 days. It was planned for 6 months ahead. It's, more and more people are going to start making, doing these retreats because there's a lot of people that want to go on them. And there are very few that are actually being organized. So more people need to get involved in creating them and organizing them. And we need to find some way to have like a announcement for all the different events for Diamond Painting World, like the different sign-ups for a retreat here or there or wherever, because they take a lot of work to organize, and so it does require deposits and money to be put out. So people need to be serious about it and put their money up front. So having just two a year, and one only holds like 15 people and one holds 35, you're going to need more people doing them so that more people can be involved in them, because you kind of don't even hear about them unless it's through the grapevine sometimes. Like myself, I didn't even know about the first one until after it was already over. Oh, thank you, Susan. Yes, in different places. I would love to see one here on the West Coast. I would love it because, um, it was okay having to fly to Michigan, but if I can just drive to somewhere close, that would be even better because, like, we had to drive 2 hours just to get to the airport. And then the flight with layovers took me about 7 or 8 hours. And then I had to drive another half hour to get to where we were going. So it was a lot of traveling. Um, for the time I was gone, I would have rather have had that time doing, retreat stuff or drive. If I could have driven, I could have taken more stuff with me. Or I had to actually leave things behind when I came home because I couldn't fit everything in my bags. And trust me, I tried. I really tried. There's been a DP cruise also. There has been. I heard something about that, but I've never, I don't know anything about it. I don't even know where to look for it. That's interesting that they've had a cruise for diamond painting. I'm wondering who was in that because the one that I went to, the retreat I went to, I had heard of almost everybody. I basically knew who most of the people were before I went there. A cruise, I couldn't imagine how many people would be there and trying to learn who everybody's name were. I mean, I'm still trying to keep it straight in my head whose face matches to the name from the people from the retreat. Couldn't imagine on a cruise if it was like hundreds of people. I've never even been on a cruise, period. Jim, did you get in? You are?
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay. Oh, what did I leave? I had to leave my cherry Pepsi. Are you kidding me? And my creamer. And my crackers. So it was stuff that wasn't too important. And my salad, which I had to throw my salad away. My $12 airport salad. Because it wouldn't fit. Because I never ate it. It was bad. That's a Facebook for the cruise. Interesting. I don't think that that would be something for me because I think once when I go on my first cruise, it's going to probably be with the family, or at least with my husband. So I don't know. Are those where people bring their spouses, or is it just the person doing the crafting? I couldn't imagine, um, because I'm sure there'd be other things to do on the cruise ship other than just bringing your craft. If I was on a cruise, oh my gosh, I don't know that I would want to sit in diamond paint. If I'm in a lodge or a building or a house or whatever, yeah, sitting in diamond painting, great. But if I'm on a cruise, I would be wanting to be enjoying the cruise, not, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, poor Donnie. Yeah, just food stuff. But I, I'm really frugal, and I mean, it was so hard watching bottles and recyclables just end up being thrown in the garbage because um, things are done differently in Michigan. See, in Oregon, they charge us a 10-cent deposit on all soda bottles and water bottles and juice and stuff like that. So it's like I pay a deposit on these things. I'm going to get my money back. And recycling, I mean, everything, cardboard, all that kind of stuff. I want to see it get recycled. I mean, I'm not a huge, whatever it's called, person who, but I do recycle, and I am conscious of, the things that need to be our earth, take care of our earth a little bit as much as I can. And so I hate seeing things just go into a landfill that could be recycled. You know what I mean? And so it was so hard for me to not just sit there and say, okay, I did try. I said, okay, so these are the bottles that can be recycled but not deposited. And nobody, it was too hard to keep track of. So they're just like, we're going to have to just put them all in one spot. And I'm like, okay, okay, I'll do it. But I'll be sad as I'm doing it. Yeah, we've been recycling. Oh my gosh, because in Oregon, we've had recycling for, oh, decades. Um, when my when my oldest, who is almost 29, um, we were recycling long before she was even born. So, gosh, yeah. They've had recycling here in Oregon for a really long time. So it's like second nature when you live somewhere where you're doing it every time you throw things away. And it really bothered me when we our state or city, whatever it is, lost the contract with China to they were buying our recycled plastic and they lost the contract, so we can't recycle plastic anymore, and it's killing me to throw these bottles away that used to be able to be recycled. It really sucks. It really does. I mean, it's not costing us anything extra, the fact that we have to throw our plastic away, but the fact that all that plastic isn't getting reused just bothers me. But I can't do anything about it. We tried putting something in the recycling one time that apparently wasn't allowed because it was plastic coated, and we actually got a warning that they weren't going to pick up our recycling if we did it again. They would suspend us for like a month, and we're like, okay, you're pretty serious about this, so I'll watch it. I don't know group name. Maybe search DP Cruise. Um, yeah, $12 at the airport for my salad and $5 for the water. I did drink the entire bottle of water, um, but the salad, I was thinking I needed to get something to eat on my layover. Come to find out, it was like 2 a.m. my time or 3 a.m. Yeah. So I'm like, what am I doing? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't need to eat something. So I had bought it and I didn't even need to, thinking that I would eat it on my next flight, not realizing my next flight was only 20 minutes, because it's really strange, because from Chicago to where I went in Michigan, it was only a 20-minute flight, but there was still an hour. The time zone changed again forward. So it showed that my flight was only like a minute. So I was so confused on how long I was going to be on that flight. I thought I needed to eat, get something to eat on that flight, when I didn't need to, because I ended up getting in, and my circadian rhythm was so off. I didn't sleep at all that night because my flight had left at midnight, and it was like 7 a.m. my time, but it was 10 a.m. Michigan time when I got in. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be sleeping. It's going to be too exciting, and I think I'm still trying to remember, but I think I took a 20-minute nap at some point. I don't remember. Yeah, it was right before dinner. I think I fell asleep. And then dinner happened. I was okay, though. It wasn't like I was a zombie or anything. I was actually pretty awake. And then I went to bed at like 1 a.m. the next morning. So I was on their time frame, but it was still hard because on Saturday morning when Diamond Art Club new releases were released, I'm thinking, oh no, it's past 9. Did I miss it? And they're like, you gotta remember, we're on East Coast now. I'm like, oh right, it's not till noon. It was really hard trying to realize that. Anyway, the time was just, yeah, that was my hardest thing to get used to, is the time being different. Because my phone changed time, of course, as I changed time zones. And I'm constantly trying to keep in mind what time it is at home while I'm looking at the clock. So every time I'd look at the clock and it'd be like 5 p.m. and I'm like, okay, so that's 2 p.m. So it's 2 o'clock back at home. So I'll be like, okay, what are they doing right now? Should I call? Is it bedtime? Yeah. I was in bed about the same time Tesslynn went to bed, because I would talk to her and then I would crash. Because I'd only wait. Um, I'd stay up long enough to be able to say goodnight to her and make sure it was around her bedtime, which is like 10 o'clock. So, it was like midnight, 1 o'clock over there. So when I got back, I was going to bed kind of early at first. And then I got back to my normal schedule, staying up until, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, my time. Um, they took recycling bins away now. In about March or April, they brought the bins back. Yeah, we've got them, the recycling container, the big rolling one. But, yeah, of course, glass is supposed to be separate, but we don't generally have any glass to recycle nowadays. But yeah, always glass has to be pulled out separate from all the cardboard, and basically cardboard's the only thing you can recycle now, other than the glass, cardboard, and aluminum. But we don't like hardly. I don't think we even use aluminum. I brought the butterfly breast cancer ribbon diamond painting last Wednesday since it was going to be discontinued. Oh, you bought it. Yeah, I think I have that one. Yeah, it's a partial. There's so many there's like 3 that I missed that I really want to get. The other Dragon Attack, and the one with Jack Skellington and Sally, and then the Rainbow Bright from Hannah Lynn. Little Miss Delish. That's what it's called. So I missed those 3 when they were released, and waiting for them to come back. Something's going on with my phone. I don't get a notification when I get emails anymore. I used to, get a notification as soon as an email came in. But now it's like I only know what emails I get when I open my Gmail program. And then I get this flooding with all the emails I have. So I don't know what's going on. I got to try and figure it out so I can actually get notifications again, because I'm on those lists to let me know when they're back. And I don't want to miss it. I mean, it won't be at the end of the world, of course, but I like to be able to just chill and know that I don't like having to stalk a website to get something that I want. I just hit the notification bell. She sounds so sweet. Looking forward to watching you more and going to DP with you. Oh, thank you, Leanne. Is it Leanne? She's so creative and talented. I think I lost track of what we were talking about. Who is this that's creative and talented? 4 colors in it, including one AB. Oh, right, that diamond painting by the breast cancer one. I look forward to color blocking, so when I want to do something in between, a little, party size or something, I'll do something with a lot of color blocking just to get away from all this confetti. I know I do. I have the text message thing for my orders, but the only thing that I've seen a notification that you can get a notification for on restocks is the email. So I'll ask them if they have a text one, because that would be perfect. Because then I wouldn't miss it. Hi, Shay. I think I saw you. You were with Mindy's live. When she was at the retreat, they had the live up on all the TVs in the house, and she did something with Sheena Pike, and I think it was crafting with Shay. I think it was. Was it you or was it a different Shay? Because I don't know for sure. Well, cool. Yeah, that was pretty neat. I didn't actually watch the whole thing because I was in the midst of doing something. I don't remember what. And I was getting ready to go to bed and blah, blah, blah. But I did see you up there on the TV screens. That was pretty neat. You were like in what is it? In vivid color. I don't know what the word is. It's it was like a big deal, I guess, her the live she did, because she also did the she had the Craftedly guys up there with her, and then um it was like an hour and a half long. Good night, Suzanne. It was so good to see you tonight, and it was great meeting you at the retreat. I'm doing a 30 by 40. It had rivers and never had rivers in diamond paint before. It was 34 colors in it. Yeah, that's another thing about the double-sided adhesive that I'm not crazy about. It depends on the company you get it from, but a lot of these Amazon and AliExpress diamond paintings that are double-sided adhesive, you're going to get rivers or bubbles and puckers, and it sucks. So I love working with the poured glue. It's like nothing. I don't. I prefer it. I prefer the poured glue over anything. But you know, there's some companies like Sparkle or Sparkle Queen Creations. She uses a high quality double sided adhesive. So the one I did from her was excellent. But I don't want to deal with bubbles and puckers and any of that stuff. Overlapping, all that stuff is just not worth it to me to mess with anymore, because I have way too many that are in better condition that I'd rather be messing with, and then something that I don't need to mess with, the bubbles. I mean, I have too many. I have too many in my stash to even try and fix them anymore. It's not something I really want to do. So I haven't bought that kind in a while, unless it's from somebody I trust. I mean, I do have videos on how you can overcome them, fix them, but it's, sometimes it's all you got is a canvas with bubbles in it, then, work with it to get it fixed. But sometimes you just give up on it. It was a lot of fun. I think I saw you walk by. Yeah, you probably did. You might have. Took me ages to get the creases out before it left me with rivers in the dump. Yep. 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 They're a night. They can be nightmare. Very nightmarish dealing with those. Yeah. Well, I know this was a spontaneous live. I'm thinking I might, you know, start doing a weekly live, but it's still going to be spontaneous, I think. But a lot more people will just have to catch the replay. But I'm trying to limit it to an hour because, those longer videos, people don't really, some people about half the people, don't want to click on a long video. So I'm going to cut this one off here at about an hour, which is in about 5 minutes. So I appreciate everybody coming and, listening and chatting with me. And those that I know don't chat, there's some people back there. Hi to you too. And I appreciate you guys clicking on my video and watching and hitting that like button and the subscribe button and all that other good stuff that Tesslynn pushed on you right at the beginning. And those that want to join my Patreon, you do get a 10% discount at Drill Pen Frenzy as long as you are a patron in the top tier, and you get a private live with me for just you, me, and the other top tier members. At this point, I think it's like 4 people. So if you want to join my Patreon, that is an option as well to help support my channel. And I just thank you all for all your support and your friendship and your love and your prayers. And I thank you for coming. And I thank you for coming next time too when I do my next video. If you ever want to guess, let me know. Oh, sure. I just don't know how to do it. I've never done it before. I pretty much stay to myself because I don't really know how to do all that other stuff. And I've got the shop going on, and when I have to research something and try and look into something, most of the time it's how to do something for the shop, and then my brain is exhausted on trying to figure out new stuff for my YouTube. So I just do what I know, and there you go. That's me. So I hope you guys have a great week. I know it's Tuesday already, but it feels like Monday because yesterday was technically the holiday because, well, it was officially the holiday because 4th of July was on a Sunday. Yes, stay safe, everyone. You're working on a white tiger and autumn diamond painting. You love it. Awesome, Isaac. And thank you, Sherry, for enjoying my video. And Karen says, just wanted to pop on and say hi before I go to bed. Hello, Karen. And thank you for popping in. To stick perspective with the craft connoisseur. Well, I caught the last few minutes anyways. Hi, everyone. And hello to you too. And don't forget, you can catch the replay. If you do watch the replay, make sure you put hashtag replay so I know you are watching the replay. Thank you for hosting, Donnie. Always good to see your videos. Love that you're going live again. Thank you. I'm glad you could make it. Ta-ta to stick perspective. And thank you, Ginger. You stay safe as well. Yes, thank you, Cynthia, for reminding everyone to please smash that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Good night, Donnie. Good night, everyone. Thanks for hosting. You are welcome, Susan. Thank you for coming and spending some time with me and Tesslynn, because she was the star of the show for the first 20 minutes or so. She's such a ham too. You want to say goodbye, Tesslynn? You better hurry because I'm getting ready to shut her down. Here she comes.
Bye. Oh, and if you want, guys, you can see my face.
Don't touch that. No, she wants, guys, if you want to see her face, you want me to move the camera?
Yeah.
Here. Okay, I'm going to move the camera to see Tesslynn's face. You got to get...
Hi.
Wait. There it is.
Hi.
Get your face over here.
Ow, ow.
There you go. Say goodbye.
Bye.
No, it's goodbye.
Bye.
Get down a little bit.
Goodbye.
There you go. Bye. Wave. Bye.
Oh, and by the way, I'm about to turn my 9 in my next birthday.
Yep, you will be 9 on your next birthday. Well, take care, everyone. Thank you again for watching. And I didn't get much done, but trust me, this will be done by the end of the night. Take care, everyone. Have fun diamond painting, and don't forget to always sparkle wherever you go. And dump trash all over your canvas and whatever you do. I'm still sparkling even though I spilled my trash drills onto my sticky canvas. Take care, everyone. Bye.